So hi, this is Tuomas from Kamerastore. Welcome to another video. This time we have lovely Karin Majoka with us. Karin is a film photographer based in Germany. You do all sorts of stuff. YouTube, you might be most known from YouTube and from your work with Leica and whatnot, maybe?
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe. But you've spent a couple of days with us now here, and I thought that what a perfect opportunity to test you a little, give you something. This is a test you cannot fail, so
okay,
don't worry.
That's good.
So give you something, because we have quite a lot of stuff in our store. So give you maybe something that you haven't shot previously.
All
so
right.
First of all, I'll take that X-Band from your...
We'll find out later if it was a good trade in my favor or not.
Yeah, that's a proper challenge for myself also. I will shoot a roll with your X-Band if you don't mind.
Challenge for you. I'm excited what you will do with it.
Let's place it here for a second, next to dog poop. Okay, great. And then the surprise.
Ooh.
I went through our restored cameras,
That's nice.
fixed cameras, so fully CLA'd Rolleiflex.
That's nice. Yeah, I haven't shot it yet.
Good.
I have shot 6x6 medium format TLRs in the past, but all of them are a little bit different. See, I'm already struggling to get the lens cap off, so I'm excited. Seagull 4B was one of my 6x6 cameras I've been shooting for the longest time, but I sold it and got a Yashica matte, but it's nothing compared to this. This is like the real thing. Wow. I guess I'm gonna embarrass myself a little bit because I know nothing about this camera. I don't even know how to get the loop out. So guys, you will watch me struggle and suffer, but I'm down.
You're down. Good, good. With film cameras, we also need film. So then left or right arm? You can open your eyes.
I'll take left.
Left arm.
Left arm. Can I
Here
look?
we go. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Phoenix 200.
Yeah. So next, continuing with the challenge, loading the film on it. And yeah, after you've done that, then we'll start shooting.
How much time do we have?
Well, we don't have a time limit
Oh
here,
my
so
gosh.
take your time and we'll have, well, as long as sun is up, basically.
Okay,
So,
I guess I will have to get the camera out of the case to load it.
yeah, I think you need to
question
start
is,
with these handles.
Oh, really? Okay.
I think you need to kind of unlock it from the handles right there. Then, bend the leather it a little bit.
Oh,
Now
okay.
you can kind of see where it comes up. So it was tied with this one, right?
Okay, but I had to do this in fact, right?
Yeah.
I had to open this up and then it comes loose, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Sorry, I got
No.
uncomfortable. I got uncomfortable watching this struggle, so I had to interview.
It's not like the struggle's gonna end, so
Okay, well,
I feel like
try to.
we'll
I'll
have
try
enough.
to keep myself out from it.
I guess. And actually shouldn't be too hard, but it is. And there's an arrow on it, so I have to do something with the arrow. But yeah.
Oh my god, I was just about to say something. Oh.
So I probably have to change the spool because that's what I'm used to with medium format. So I guess that's the take-up. Oh no, is it? Is it or is it not? I'm not sure. Because there's like this metal thing. What does it mean? Because this looks more like it would fit a roll. If I open the film roll, then I will have to see which direction the backing paper is going. So that should give me a clue, I guess.
Maybe, hopefully.
Have you seen this? It has a phoenix on the little paper thing or plastic thing as well. I can see it. Because I haven't shot this in 120 yet. Okay, I don't know. So this... Probably.
You put that back here. Oh no, this is not a struggle. Now I start to help you.
No, it's I'm not mad about it. So thanks for not letting me hanging for too long. Yes.
Then you
Okay, it makes sense because this is the spool that takes it up, so I could have guessed it, but once it's at number 1, we're good. It should block from its own, right?
Yeah.
But it's so much film. Is it really doing something?
Oh yeah, it flaps. Yeah.
It flaps. Oh no.
Yeah, so it probably got out from the...
What? What did I do?
This is a struggle to all of us.
The whole roll. I mean, I could probably wind it back if I rewind it again, right? Shall I try it?
It's too much tension, yeah, definitely. That's like not good. So the challenge ended up being a proper challenge, and we failed with the first roll. So luckily we had a backup. I had a backup. So, and it is Ektachrome 100 slide film.
So I guess my unconscious just didn't want to shoot the roll of Phoenix, so this is why we ended up here.
Yeah,
leave me alone with the new camera for 30 seconds and I mess up. So thank you for taking part of the blame. We are just gonna pretend like we didn't watch a YouTube video on how to load the camera, so we will...
No, but I guess this is a proper relatable thing when you get into like new cameras you haven't shot before. You try, fail, learn.
So Ektar it is for this one. And fingers crossed it will work out. Okay, that's what I always do. I just shove the waste into my pockets. So apparently there's this little spool, and apparently the film has to go under it. Okay, so probably like that.
Yeah. Did you just blow in?
Yeah, there was like a piece of grass stuck in there.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I will wind it slowly.
Is there attention?
Yeah, something's happening.
Nice, nice, nice.
Yes.
Hey.
Number 1, we're ready to shoot. Just took us half an hour.
No, it's all good. Okay, now we're done. I've Santa Color loaded. You have Ektachrome loaded in your new fancy camera, and yeah, let's get cracking.
Let's do it.
We have arrived in our first spot here in Tampere. We are right next to the lake, and the wind is actually blowing from the opposite side of the lake, so a bit chilly, but that's okay. We're in the sun, and this is kind of new area built on top of the lake, which is really nice looking, quite modern, but there's some old buildings behind us, and actually the amusement park right here is also quite scenic looking. But that aside, let's stop here and take some photos, and you actually saw something already that you want to kind of grab.
And one thing about the challenge that you might not sense, but it's still there, it's incredibly cold. So it's like 2 degrees, but it feels like -degrees. So that's an additional point to the challenge we're kind of facing, but it's still nice and sunny out, so I'm excited.
Well, that's also the harsh reality of Finland. I have to get used to it.
But it's fresh air for sure.
Fresh air for sure, yeah.
So I spotted this scene, which I kind of find nice because there's like light only on this kind of element of the playground and the rest is in the shade. And the buildings that are looking very modern are also illuminated. So I thought this would be like a nice spotlight.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can compose and swear, but we'll try.
Yeah. Does the format 6x6 and actually the camera, what's your kind of now first initial thoughts about using it, and like does the format affect your way of thinking the frame and how you approach photography in general?
Well, first off, everything through this ground glass just looks amazing. It's like super bright, so it's really a joy to use and a joy to find compositions. And also the wheels that you can kind of operate it while holding the camera and adjusting like the shutter speed and the aperture. I think it's really nice because you can do it at the same time, and if you're used to it, I assume you might be pretty quick with adjusting the settings. I have to say though, with 6x6, I'm not the most advanced person to compose in square format. I've always been struggling with that. So I guess I have to get warm with it.
Yeah.
But for now, I feel like I'm just trying to find a scene and then see if there's any way to kind of put it into the square format. Not sure with this one, but we'll give it a try.
Yes. Actually, something you might need is the light meter for your Rolleiflex. So that's a Duomo light meter.
It's another challenge because I haven't used this one yet. How do I change the ISO?
There's like 2 dials, one inner and one outer.
Yeah.
So you basically the little knob there,
Yeah.
you'll twist that.
Most of the area I want to photograph is in the shade. I don't believe the light meter.
You don't believe the light
because
meter?
I have to translate it for this scene. I could walk up there and measure. I think I'm going to do it. I measure in the shadow. So the light meter says that in the shadow it's 1/250 f8. I will go with f5.6 to overexpose it a little bit. Right? First shot down.
First
about
shot
you?
down. When you're looking for like photographs or looking something to kind of looks good to you, are you looking into like details or like a bigger, more overall kind of textures and whatnot?
Yeah, it really depends. I think sometimes it's just like some elements in the frame, some lines or some, squares, circles that kind of speak to me.
Yeah.
And I mean, here it's obvious, right? This looks cool.
Yeah.
And also with the lake breaking up with the eyes and the reflection. I mean, the light is not ideal, but I think if the light is not ideal, you have to kind of compensate with other interesting elements. And here I feel like the stones and the curves in the eyes are pretty cool. So why not try it? Might not be the most exciting thing, but these buildings fit exactly in the square frame. So yeah, probably again another shot that would be a bit better on black and white. Okay. Give me a minute. I will let you know once I'm ready. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Thanks. Okay, I'm not 100% convinced by this shot, but we need to finish the roll. So.
No. How does it feel?
I thought I would be more selective with it, but it's just so fun to shoot that
Nice.
Once you're in the flow, you want to kind of get more. So yeah, it's a fun camera, and I will never get tired of looking through the viewfinder here. I could walk around like that and just feel like I experienced much more than looking at that.
Look through life through the. Well, that's amazing. How did you end up becoming a photographer?
Long story short, I kind of ended up with photography by accident because I was more interested in painting, and I only did photography as a sidekick, as a thing that needs to get done because I was taking photos to have references for my paintings. And after a while, I just realized that I don't paint as much as I wanted to, but I still wanted to continue with something creative. So it was kind of a natural transition to photography. So I started with digital photography. However, I have to say that it never really clicked. This wasn't where I felt at home. And when I realized that analog photography is still alive, that's kind of the thing. I developed my first roll in the darkroom, and ever since then, I cannot imagine not shooting film in some amount. So.
And this was in back in
2017.
17, yeah.
I feel like I'm not. I mean, we talked about this before, but I'm not there with my photography where I want to be. So
where do you want to be?
I want to have a more of a red thread and more of a okay, this is where I'm at. And we talked about this before, that I like the process of discovering things and playing around, experimenting with different things. So I like that I do a bit of street photography, I do a bit of urban photography, I do a bit of night photography and all that. But it sometimes feels a bit scattered out, and I wish that I could find a red thread in all this. And maybe it is it. Maybe there isn't a red thread in like the visual element. Maybe there's like a different red thread.
Yeah.
But I feel like I haven't found it yet. So I feel like I'm not in a place where I can say, hey, this is my work, it's amazing, look at it. I'm just like, hey, I'm finding myself, it's a process. I do a bit of that, I do a bit of that.
Yeah, but like people want to get to know you in that stage of your photography. Like, as with everything, people like the audience you have might grow apart from you, and then you gain new followers with your current work. It just happens every time you change something, I guess. I guess you are more like an artist rather than kind of like a entrepreneur.
That's kind of the thing I struggle with. Like, I'm gonna be like really honest here, but I feel I would like to call myself an artist, but I don't know if I'm there yet. Sometimes it feels like you need to earn it, and you need to have like something that validates it, justifies it. I feel like I haven't done an exhibition yet. I haven't done like a photo book yet or a zine. And for me, these are like milestones that I need to collect on the way to say, hey, I'm an artist.
Yeah.
So I feel like I want to be an artist. Maybe at some point I'll get there, maybe not. It's the process to get there, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll take a shot here.
How do you find the focal length, actually?
The 80mm?
Yeah.
It's more of a 50-something.
Yeah,
55,
50-something, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's actually nice. I shoot with the 50 very rarely, so it doesn't really feel at home. But for a TLR where you're doing like more slow work, maybe focusing on some more details, I think for that it's actually fine.
Are you more into like 35 and wide, or like?
Yeah, for street I usually do 35. That's kind of my go-to focal length.
Yeah.
It would probably look a bit better in black and white. But as I said, always blame the equipment, not the photographer.
So you're now blaming the film stock, I see.
Yes.
Okay.
The light in here is so nice, honestly. Try to catch my breath to not, because I had to shoot at like 1/60th.
Yeah.
So hold the breath.
So.
One more to go.
One more to go. How has it been with the camera? Has it been a challenge enough, or?
Yeah, I think the beginning, the first shots, I definitely needed to warm up because every time I have a TLR in my hands again, it's a bit of rewiring to the brain to really, get the mirrored image in there and have like this mechanism to choose all the settings. But I feel like you get used to it after a while, and it's fun. One thing I'm not sure I figured out completely is that the loop, the magnifying glass, has like some wiggle room. So depending on how you position it, kind of shifts the focus a little bit. So I'm not sure if it has to be like
something like that. Yeah.
Probably it's like a user error, but I feel like you have to find the right position to be able to really hyper focus on the focus and be a bit OCD about it. So yeah. But other than that, really fun camera.
Let's continue and find you the last frame and then end there.
Yeah. That's it. We're done.
That's it.
Done.
The challenge has come to its end. We have finished our roles, yours and me mine. any final thoughts? How did the camera feel? Was there any awkwardness?
Took some time to get warm and get used to it, and I'm really not sure about the slide foam thing because I might have overexposed here and there, so we'll see how it turns out. But it was fun to be challenged and be thrown into cold water and not know what camera and what film to shoot, so thank you for challenging me. It was in fact a challenge.
Good that it challenged you enough. I was a bit worried that you're too well accustomed with the 6x6 and the TLRs and whatnot, but I'm happy to see that there was a tiny struggle there. So
I mean, we messed up a whole roll. I guess it wasn't a bit of a tiny struggle, it was a major struggle.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got to know me enough in the last days to know what I would struggle with, so good choice on this one.
Good choice. Thank you for taking the time, and
thank you so much for having me. Thank you for challenging me. It was in fact a challenge, and it was fun to be thrown in cold water and just having to fly with it. So thank you for setting this up.
No, that was our pleasure. Hey, thank you for watching and see you on the next video. Bye.